We are counting down the top 10 hidden Florida retirement towns that offer more authenticity, charm, and value than the usual mega communities. From budget-friendly lakeside escapes to secluded island villages where life moves at your own pace, these places deliver coastal beauty, small-town energy, and surprising perks most retirees never discover. Which underrated spot beats the rest? Let's kick off our countdown with number 10. Oldsmar sits quietly at the top of Tampa Bay, just a 20-minute drive from downtown Tampa or Clearwater. This town blends suburban ease with real waterfront living, offering a network of parks where locals kayak at sunrise and stroll under shady oaks. Tampa Bay Downs is a racetrack in operation since 1924, and it still draws crowds for live horse racing every season. Golfers gravitate to East Lake Woodlands, a gated community with tree-lined fairways, while other retirees settle into modest neighborhoods where bay breezes are part of daily life. Oldsmar keeps big city access close, but it leaves the noise behind, giving retirees a chance at authentic Florida, without the manufactured feel and without the premium price of mega communities. Sebring delivers a true lake country lifestyle at a price that is hard to beat. Here, the cost of living runs 17% below the national average, stretching retirement dollars further than most Florida towns. Life centers around Lake Jackson, where locals cast lines from the dock, launch boats at sunrise, and enjoy quiet afternoons under cypress trees. The Sebring International Raceway has been drawing motorsport fans since 1950, adding a pulse of energy every spring. Budget-minded retirees find options like Whisper Lake, a 55 and over manufactured home park where home ownership starts around $100,000. In Sebring, affordability does not mean giving up the good life. It means more of it. Fort Pierce stands apart with its working harbor, where commercial fishing boats share the waterfront with lively marinas and casual seafood restaurants. The town's arts district fills old downtown blocks with colorful murals and galleries, creating a creative pulse that is rare along Florida's coast. Median home prices hover around $300,000, and average rents for retirees stay near $1,500, offering real value compared to pricier beach towns. At Fort Pierce Inlet State Park, locals catch sunrise over the Atlantic, or join neighbors for a laid-back afternoon by the dunes. Here, authentic coastal life means fresh catch on your plate and a sense of community that is as steady as the tides. Navarre has earned the nickname Florida's most relaxing place, and it lives up to the promise. Here, white sand beaches stretch for miles without the crowds or high-rise towers found in Destin or Pensacola. The pace is slow, and mornings often begin with a walk along the Navarre Beach Pier, where locals cast lines into emerald waters. Conservation is part of daily life. Retirees join volunteers at the Navarre Beach Marine Park, patrolling for sea turtle nests and leading educational talks at the Sea Turtle Conservation Center. Free public beaches and community-led cleanups keep the shoreline pristine. In Navarre, the focus is on quiet enjoyment and giving back to the coast, for those who want tranquil Gulf living. With a sense of stewardship and real community, this is where the search ends. Crystal River draws retirees with something you won't find in any master-planned community: a daily invitation to share the water with gentle giants. Known as the Manatee Capital, this riverfront town sits on spring-fed Kings Bay, where hundreds of manatees gather each winter. Here, it is legal to slip into the clear water and float quietly among them, an experience that feels both rare and deeply personal. Kayakers paddle under moss-draped oaks, drifting past riverbanks where herons hunt and turtles bask in the sun. For those seeking affordability, Crystal River delivers. Average rents in 55 and older communities start under $800, and median home prices hover from the low $200,000 to the $300,000. The pace is slow, the air tinged with salt and cypress, and the connection to Florida's wild side is never more than a few steps from your front door. Port St Lucie stands out with its blend of master-planned convenience and real city living. Tradition Square forms the heart of this community, a walkable hub filled with shops, restaurants, and healthcare clinics that make daily life easy for retirees. PGA Village Verano draws golf lovers with its championship courses, but it is more than just fairways. Residents enjoy true 55-plus neighborhoods, clubhouses, and social events without feeling boxed in. The median home price sits around $380,000, and while homeowners association fees run lower than the villages, you still get access to pools, fitness centers, and miles of sidewalks. Tradition Health's new senior clinics have expanded local care, giving retirees peace of mind. Here, amenities meet real infrastructure, offering a lifestyle that is active but grounded. It is ideal for those who want the perks of a planned community without giving up the feel of a real Florida town. Ponce Inlet feels a world away from Florida's crowded coasts. At the southern tip of a narrow barrier island, the 175-foot Ponce de Leon Inlet Lighthouse has guided sailors since 1887. It is still the tallest in Florida and now a symbol of the town's proud maritime heritage. Life here moves to the rhythm of the tides. Charter captains prep for early runs at the marinas, while neighbors gather for sunset walks along quiet beaches where the only sounds are seabirds and surf. With no high-rises or nightlife, privacy comes standard. Crime rates remain among the lowest in the state, with just 0.7 violent crimes and 6.2 property crimes per 1,000 residents, according to the latest Florida Department of Law Enforcement data. For retirees who value peace, water access, and a sense of tradition, Ponce Inlet offers a rare kind of quiet luxury, just enough community, but never a crowd. Mount Dora lives up to its nickname as the Festival City, offering a lively calendar of events that brings neighbors together all year long. Art fairs, craft shows, and the famous Mount Dora Arts Festival turn downtown into a hub of music, food, and color. Antique shops line Grantham Avenue, drawing collectors from across the region, while sidewalk cafes spill out under the shade of old oaks. Just 30 miles from Orlando, Mount Dora gives retirees quick access to top hospitals and specialists, blending small-town comfort with big city healthcare. The town's lakeside setting means sunrise, strolls along the water, and boat parades during the holidays. Retirement communities like Lakes of Mount Dora and Waterman Village are designed for easy living, with walking paths connecting homes to cafes and shops. Here, daily life feels like a celebration, social, walkable, and full of genuine Florida charm, making it a top pick for those who want connection and care without sacrificing character. Dunedin pulses with a kind of energy that is rare in Florida retirement towns. Here, life unfolds on foot, by bike, or even by golf cart. The heart of town is Main Street, a dense stretch lined with local cafes, galleries, and family-run shops, no car required. The 39-mile Pinellas Trail cuts right through downtown, turning everyday errands into scenic rides beneath shady trees. Cyclists and walkers share the path with retirees heading to the Artisan District, where murals brighten old brick walls and live music spills from open doors. Dunedin's Brewery Row draws crowds for craft pints and conversation, while festivals fill the calendar with art walks, parades, and food trucks. The town's layout makes it easy to ditch the car. Many neighborhoods connect directly to the trail, and golf carts are welcome almost everywhere. For retirees who want to stay active, plugged into a real community, and enjoy a walkable, artsy lifestyle, Dunedin delivers all the perks without the premium price tag. Cedar Key sits at the edge of Florida's Gulf Coast, where the highway simply ends and the world feels a little quieter. Fewer than 1,000 people call this island home, and the pace is set by tides and weather, not by traffic or tourist crowds. Here, The local police patrol the sandy streets in golf carts, waving to neighbors, and stopping to chat outside the old market. For retirees, this is not just a quirk, it is a sign that life moves at a human scale. The backbone of Cedar Key's economy is the water. The town is one of the nation's largest producers of farm-raised clams, shipping millions across the country each year. Generations of families like the Shirleys have worked these waters since the 19th century, and after storms or red tide, retirees and locals have rebuilt the industry together, sometimes forming co-ops to keep everyone afloat. Fresh seafood is not just a menu item here, it is a way of life. Living costs run about 10% below the national average, making Cedar Key one of the last truly affordable waterfront towns in Florida. There are no big resorts, no chain stores, and no manufactured entertainment. Instead, mornings start with pelicans gliding over the docks and end with neighbors sharing stories as the sun drops behind the Gulf. In a state where so much of retirement has become packaged and crowded, Cedar Key stands out as the genuine article. Real community, real value, and a taste of old Florida that has almost vanished elsewhere. Across all 10 towns, one pattern stands out. Authenticity and affordability still exist in Florida, hidden beyond the headlines. These places prove you don't need mega communities for a rich retirement. Real value and genuine charm are thriving quietly. Sometimes the best future is found off the beaten path.